Miami-Dade County Homeless Trust doesn't mean I don't live in Broward County. And I pay taxes in Broward County. So for the record, whoever shouted that out is simply mistaken. For those that don't know who I am, I've been the chairman of the Miami-Dade County Homeless Trust for the last 21 years. I came up to Broward County with my partner, Albert Chapman, about 16 years ago to help jumpstart the effort here. There are a number of people in the room that know exactly when we started the effort. In fact, I was commenting to Commissioner Smith that it was about 16 years ago that he, as an activist, before he was a city commissioner, loaded up a bus from the city of Fort Lauderdale, from all of the homeowners associations, together with the city manager here. The county administrator back then was Jack Osterholt, and they came down to see us, friend, and they came down to see what we were doing in Miami-Dade County, where we had a 10-year plan to end homelessness, where we had a continuous recurring revenue stream that now brings in about $21 million, at a time at which Broward County made a decision they wanted to do something about it, and the city wanted to do something about it. And you can chuckle, and you can laugh, and you can think it's a big joke. I don't take homelessness as a big joke. But I also don't believe that feeding people on the streets is about getting people off the streets. The homeless programs in our communities, whether it's in Broward County, it's in Dade County, or it's anywhere else in America, are supposed to be about how we get people off the streets. And I listened to Mr. Abbott, who I have a lot of respect for, talk about the hacks. The hacks were never intended in any continuum of care that I know of, and been doing it 21 years, were never intended to solve anybody's problem. Hacks are intended to be short-term stays, to give us an opportunity to assess what someone's needs are, and then refer them somewhere else in your continuum. There is not a one-size-fits-all to end homelessness. Whether you're situationally homeless, whether you're episodically homeless, or you're part of the chronic population.
Listen, wants to ban you from sharing food.
With all
other stuff, because he doesn't want you to talk about the fact that
I sat quietly, sir. I sat quietly while everybody else spoke. Please give me the respect that I have earned by sitting in the back listening. And for 21 years that I've been doing what is in the trenches, getting people off the streets. Because those that know, when we started in Miami-Dade County, there were a little over 8,000 people on the streets. And you want to talk about percentages decreasing homelessness. When people go and they lay their heads on pillows in Dade County tonight, there'll still be 780 too many. But it's a 900% decrease in street homelessness. Now we can talk about this being a city of Fort Lauderdale problem, and for those of you who scoffed at the manager, it's not a Fort Lauderdale problem, it's a countywide problem. It's a countywide problem that needs the implementation of the 10-year plan to end homelessness and a larger recurring revenue stream. And Commissioner Trentalis and I have had an opportunity to chat on a number of occasions. And what I've said to him is there are not enough financial resources. We can talk about it being a feeding program and a feeding issue. The issue is quite larger than that. And what we ought to do is use this opportunity to broaden the discussion of ending homelessness in the community. And let me tell you, y'all shake your heads, no. But let me tell you something. Feeding people on the street makes it a lot easier for the chronic population to stay on the street. And if there are opportunities to feed people inside, that's what we ought to do. And what the city has said repeatedly
All right, we're going to break to a commercial right now.
Nobody in this room can accuse this guy of being anti-homeless. Not one person in the room can fairly or reasonably do that.
Mr. Abbott would like to respond to that. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Mr. Abbott would like to respond to this. Hold on.
I respond to Mr. Brooks. You talk about lawlessness. The victims of lawlessness are the homeless. They walk around with everything they own on their back. They don't cause crime. They're the victims. Let's understand that.
This is former Commissioner Smith who would like to say a couple of things.
September 4th,
You're in contempt of court.
I'm in contempt? I don't think so.
You haven't.
Yeah, this is working. I just let Michael get his anger out there. Folks, I'm Tim.